Give me a mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic.
1, 2, 1, 2.
My mic sound nice.
Check
one. My mic sound nice. Check two.
And that's how we setting it off. That's how we setting it off. Family is in the building. Grammy nominated entrepreneur. One of my best friends, philanthropist, now spirit innovator. Yes. Melky Jean is in the building. Woo! Thanks for coming by.
Honey, this is home for me.
And you look amazing, by the way.
So do you. Thank you.
So the hat, the shirt. I mean, where's my merch at? What's going on?
I got your merch. You know, okay. I got your merch.
Okay.
You know, you're one of my top models, baby.
Yes, that's how it has to be.
Yes.
So I want to talk about how we first met, and it's kind of full circle because now that you're back at 99 Jams,
I know.
Yeah, it's crazy. We met. You asked me to come to Haiti with you, and I said yes. But we hadn't even known each other for what, a week or something like that.
Yeah, and that was what was so dope about us. The minute we met, we had a genuine connection. Mm-hmm. And at that time, Haiti wasn't even in the news like it was now. And I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, what do you mean? I said, would you come to Haiti?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
I was like, will you come to Haiti with me and my foundation? And you were like, absolutely. And ever since then, you've been part of the foundation. We've been able to do a lot of amazing things in Haiti, in America, in Guyana. So thank you, girl.
Of course, I got you. But now you are on to the next chapter.
Yes.
You're a spirit innovator. Talk to me about this and why.
So you know this about me, but, you know, for about 20 years, I've always promoted other brands. And one day it just came across my mind, like, why am I doing this for everybody else? And it's a little intimidating. There's not a lot of Black women in the spirits industry, nevertheless being a Black Haitian woman. So I wanted to be able to tell a Haitian American story, and I wanted to have a spirit that was legacy in a bottle. So I created this beautiful brand, Saint Sauveur in 1972.
Well, I see you have the bottle over there with you. Can I?
I do.
So for those of you that are listening and not watching, it is in the shape of a boat?
Yes.
Yes.
And the reason it's in the shape of a boat is the Saint Sauveur is the first ever documented Haitian refugee ship to land on the shores of Pompano Beach, Florida in 1972. So the brand itself has a really big Florida connection.
And I really wanted you to come here, especially during Haitian Heritage Month, to talk about that. I mean, it's such a special connection. I always say I'm Haitian by association. But when you did your DNA, you realized you was from the Congo.
Yes, for real.
A lot of Haitians came through the Congo and then landed in Haiti.
It's true.
So it's already a DNA connection. But just for you to just think about that concept, where did it come from besides the history of it, and why?
Well, I mean, being Haitian American, for me, it was a very proud thing to be able to tell a Haitian American story. I like to say that even though I was born in Brooklyn, a lot of times the Americans didn't take to me because I was Haitian. And then even though I was Haitian, a lot of times the Haitians would make fun of me because I'm parle Creole funny, you know, which means I speak Creole funny. Nonetheless, I would always push through and always try to speak Creole, and I was always proud of my Haitian roots. So for me, I wanted to be able to tell a story that unites us, that brings us together. So many things, especially now in the world, they're pulling us apart. And this is a Haitian American story, a story about legacy. My grandmother used to make moonshine. My mother to this day.
Moonshine?
Yes.
Woof.
You didn't notice about me?
Well, I mean, you know, but I mean, moonshine, that's a heavy duty situation.
Yes,
you know?
yes,
So
yeah.
Your grandmother's getting it in.
No, my grandmother was a gangster. And to this day, Mommy makes cremas. You know, you've had her cremas. And I am a rum maker. So I like to say I come from 3 generations of women in the spirits industry.
So what was the process like for you making this rum?
I mean, the process was amazing. I like to tell people, like especially new entrepreneurs, the biggest obstacle that I had was myself. When I came to the point that I believed in myself enough, and I knew that all of the things that I was learning in my journey was to bring me to a place that I could bring this to market, I was able to just go and do it.
So the tasting process, you're like, oh, I like this. So were you like involved in all of it?
Absolutely. For me, I always say I never wanted to do a white label. In a white label situation, I'm not knocking what other people do. You do what works for you. But for me, because I grew up tasting certain things, smelling certain things when I grew up, I wanted to make sure that the rum was reflective of that. So when people taste it, they'll be like, oh, this reminds me of the Caribbean. Oh, this reminds me of Haiti. Oh, this reminds me of cremas. And all of that was intentional. So I was part of every process of this. You know, even creating the label, the picture on the label is actually my grandmother and my mom. You know, coming up with the name, everything. It was very important for me that this woman-owned brand represented exactly what I wanted it to represent.
Let everybody know what the name is.
So the name is Saint Sauveur 1972, and you can find it at saintsauveur1972.com.
Yes. Now, you have a popular Haitian DJ with you. You guys are doing some stuff.
Yes.
He's over there sitting in the back. I don't know what's going on.
Nah, he got to come out here. I got my boy with me, my twin DJ Stacks. You know, Haitian Heritage Month is huge for us. And so I partnered up with the illest DJ, you know, one of the biggest DJs in the world. I love Stacks. I love his work ethic. And he's doing literally a Miami takeover weekend.
Talk to me. What's going on, Stacks? Welcome.
What's
Welcome
good?
to the MIA, yo.
First time here, I feel great.
It's really not, but you know.
Right. What's up, man? How you been? How's everything?
I'm good.
First things
glowing.
first.
We missed you the other night at Wyclef and Hill.
I know. I heard about it.
Milky had the rum there.
Yeah.
We were lit. We had a great time.
Yes.
Where was you at?
You know, floating in the airs.
Okay. So talk to me about what's happening for Haitian Flag Day.
So we have Miami Takeover, which starts next Wednesday, May 14th to the 20th, and every day is a dope event. And, you know, it's also Haitian Flag Day weekend. So it's just, you know, a big celebration of culture, you know, representing Haiti, but of course, you know, having that representation with people outside of the box as well. And, you know, of course, it's only right. It's only right that we had the Saint Sauveur there. It's the new generation Haitian rum. It's like she said, it's the Haitian American story, and it's just a start of a new wave.
Now you have the 2-year and the 4-year.
Yes.
Why'd you do it like that?
Because I said everything I did was intentional.
Mm-hmm.
And what I found is that, like, some women and even some men, they don't really like to have such a robust taste. Some people don't like to feel the burn, and some people do.
You got to be in the mood.
So the 2-year, you know, I invented a rum for the first time that not only you can do as a shot, right? You can also sip it, but then you can also put it in a cocktail. And that's the 2-year. The 4-year, I wouldn't recommend mixing it. I think it's something you just throw a big rock and you just sip it slow.
Mm-hmm. I'm all about that. Now, a lot of people, for those people that don't know that you come from musical royalty, your brother is Wyclef, and what was it like growing up in such a musical family but not being able to express that as you were growing up?
I mean, growing up in a musical family, I will say we were always able to express it.
Okay.
Now, we were able to express it in the church.
Okay.
You know, we were the Haitian Jackson 5, but like in the Christian community. So it's funny because there's all these like videos that are coming up from us performing, you know, when we were kids, you know, and I loved it.
What does that feel like?
I mean, it's so funny because to this day, like even when we were at the concert the other day with Lauren and Clef, like to me, it always feels great. Like there was a moment when they got off stage and I just kind of hugged them. And I was like, y'all been doing this my whole life, you know, and just doing it in the sense of it being excellent. You know, it's just in you. You know what I mean? Like I love the fact that I come from musical royalty, but I love the camaraderie that we have as a group and as a team and as a family. That stuff right there is priceless.
It's priceless. And just to feel that energy and to be around it. I want to thank you for allowing me to be around that amazing feeling.
Yeah, well, you know you're part of our family. We love you.
But just to witness it is like, you know, especially Clef performing, and then even when you perform, it's like you have the little kitten and then you have this lioness on stage.
It's true.
You know? So I'm sure that everyone's going to be able to feel that in the rum as well.
Yes.
When that comes out, you got to let it, you know, get into your bones, get into your body and feel that as well.
Absolutely. I like to say I put the spirit in the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So
let everybody know how they can grab a bottle and where to go. And also your handles on how to contact you.
So my Instagram is Saint Sauveur 1972. The website is saintsauveur1972.com. You can actually buy online. We have our great merch store. I actually bought some merch for my bestie. And I bought some stuff for everybody else at the radio station. But yeah, you can follow me personally, you can follow me at The Real Melky Jean on Instagram.
It's going down. Melky, Stacks, thank you guys so much for coming through.
Appreciate
Haitian
you.
Flag Day, we going up.
We going up, baby. We outside.